axis of resistance. To watch Israel become such a dysfunctional entity that hundreds of thousands of Israelis start to flee and leave Israel because the life, it's no longer the land of milk and honey. And when the United States starts putting the pressure on Israel that they have to solve, because there will be discussion about a Palestinian state, but you can't really have a discussion until you solve the West Bank settler issue. And so now you get the right-wing parties.
Well, hello then folks. Welcome and welcome back. Bem-vindo pessoal. Bem-vindo de volta aqui a Pxy-STREAM. I'm Pxy-STREAM and we are back to our Blender stuff, creating 3D character from scratch. We were doing modeling and nearly finishing that. Let's just adjust some things here. Sorry, I haven't forgot the last details here. No, not this. Where is here? So let's see. Maybe I should change this to a bit more because 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour session, but it should be more. Let's give it 1 hour, 1 hour and 10. That should be okay. All right, and then turn this like that, and there you go. So session, no, I mean round. So first round, we go here, and I need to make the model, new model sheet, 2D model sheet of this character. Tem que fazer terminar o model sheet, não no sentido de fazer outro lado, eu acho que isso não vai ser necessário, mas fazer as roupas, indumentária, clothing, right? So clothing model sheet, and since we are here, let me just finish off some details that I forgot here. Let's see, on my drawing on paper. Yeah, I'll make a drawing of this character so that you can have an idea how she looks in a more natural position, right? Pose, right? So I think this will be nice, and also this should be, yes, I'm not sure how I will render this, not render, I mean make this render in this, not in the CG sense, right? I'm not sure how I'm gonna render this in terms of the mesh, but I think we'll have to find out. This is a knife shape that I haven't well, I can simplify, of course. Essa é são detalhes aqui que eu não cheguei a fazer fidedignamente em relação ao 2D, então do 3D pro 2D pro 3D, então eu ver como é que dá para resolver isso. A problemática aqui, the problematic here, if that word exists in English, the issue, right, is that I don't like this. How do I go to the eraser? Annotate erase, okay, but I need to change this. How do I change the, okay, I cannot change the, I should be able to change something about the radius here, okay. Can we have something like, does that, no, just lasso, why, it's not working. Oh, active tool, then maybe, no. Okay, so I don't understand this. Select box, let's see, select circle, no, maybe it's like that. No, I seriously don't understand what's going on here. So anyways, tweak. Okay, never mind. We can try to get this thing better here. Then, okay. Ok, e aqui talvez fazesse um pouco mais. Eu também não sei como é que vou resolver esses cílios aqui. Não tá muito legal aqui. Não, é mais ou menos assim no 2D também, só que tá, a proporção tá meio... Não, é assim mesmo. Alright, so one of the issues here, the problematic, is that, okay, where is the upper one, right? The upper eyelid. Actually, it should be somewhere like this, right? So this actually is a bottom eyelid. So this is the confusing part, right? Aqui a pálpebra inferior. Então isso aqui que vai lá em cima seria da pálpebra inferior e aqui é da pálpebra superior. Yeah, maybe here, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe this, and then it has this shape, right? Yeah. So tricky, right? We might think, oh, this is from the upper eyelid. No, this will be from the bottom. So very important to take into account, but this will be a modeling problem anyways, 3D modeling problem. So even if it's not perfect now. So okay, next thing, yes, there was the hair. The hair will do later, it's not the problem now. The hair, I had to replace that. And so cloths, right? Cloths. Let's go back to the... It's useless to do the other side. It will be cool, but it will take too much time and I cannot symmetrize this. Wait, talking about symmetrization of strokes, can this be symmetrized? Let's go put in the center, the cursor. Transforms. Well, there doesn't seem to be some sort of mirror thing here. Yes, doesn't seem to exist. The tools here, they are the same. Item. Yeah, so apparently this is not possible for this. We cannot have this symmetrized, and we cannot select this as points, so there is no way we can... I could try, but it's not even selected as an object. The current selection is the cube, which is the 3D character. Her name, yeah, okay, no name, Necromancer for now. So and it's the mesh, right? So mesh. Yeah, but there's an icon already, so why that, right? So just maybe on selecting objects, right? We have armature, arm, mesh, so that can help. Alright, so folks, let's go for the cloth now. Oh no, actually, na verdade, deixa eu fazer um rascunho aqui do que seria não um model sheet aqui, mas um rascunho, um desenho qualquer, a doodle, a rough, a sketch, um croquis dessa personagem. Então, claro, aqui tá difícil encontrar um pouco de aquecimento, é bom, né? Já tem um pouco de pressão, então here doesn't matter, but let's keep at this one to avoid problems. I don't have stabilize, but maybe stabilize will help if it's very, very tiny. That should help. And let's see what is acceptable. This I feel nearly nothing, so this is kind of cool because I can get very sharp angles, quick, very fast, and it still is getting some amount of smoothness. but to be fair, this even sounds smoother. So this is let's see, like that. Yeah, maybe it feels weird. I have less freedom here. Yeah, so maybe it is not so good actually. Maybe what I should do is leave this very low, and I have found a good solution for but we'll have to find it again. Alright, so let's see. Okay, this is distorting the shapes, right? We cannot get angular very fast. If it's slow, it creates some issues, but on a fast drawing, more fast, we get good results. So this is not that bad. Yeah, no, it is. Sometimes it can be a really annoying. So let's try this one then. Yeah, so something about that. So because those tiny, let's try the other side. Just yeah. So if we don't have any stabilization, sometimes it's really hard to get those shapes right. They are subtle. We lose control, right? So eu acho que aqui a gente perde um controle se não tiver nada disso, dependendo. Ainda mais com uma brush, tipo, não uma brush, mas ainda mais com esse traço único aqui, né? So, radius. Wait. No, it's a stabilized stroke radius. This is not the radius of the tool. So, the radius of the tool itself, it doesn't have a radius. No, the radius of the tool itself is here. So why should I bother about that? Yes, maybe we should. Let's see, a bolder one. Does it? No, don't need that. I just need this one. Okay, let's go some scratchy now. So making the character. So first I draw a circle. This is bad. I don't need to be very precise. Sometimes the circle is like just stupid habit, right? You don't need that. Also, this is not precise, really. Yes, so okay, so she'll be looking at that direction, right? So she has large eyebrows, not long eyebrows. And then here, so you'll see the cloths, então vai ver a indumentária que eu estou tentando criar, né? So here, yes, I'm probably gonna make a cloak, a cape here, so this arm is a bit too yeah, she has thinner arms, but we can see more or less like that. Then here I haven't decided exactly all the elements of the cloth, so but here this is like that. We can make these things like that, and here of course there's no model detailed model sheet, it's just a rough, so we don't really bother. Aqui é só rascunho, então a gente não vai fazer muitos detalhes. And then okay, let's finish the hair style. And yeah, so from the top emerge all these lateral things. Then we have some hair in the back, but that will barely show. the neck, let's fix that a little. And now here she has okay. Here it was a little confusing what I did there. Yes, something wrong about the place here. This is probably here. Yeah. Let's remake this. So basically the idea would be to have this thing going up, and then here would be there will be some fishnet thing which also occurs here and probably here, yeah, and here I have another feature of the clothes. Here probably here is part of the cloak and then this is black, and yeah, here and here will be fishnet. So not a great, yeah, actually not really very the first sketch was more interesting, but in the end it will be okay. At least we have some ideas, right? So as for an asset, maybe what she could use as some gear, a tome of knowledge, of spells. Yes, that could work. Yes, let's model then a book of evil, or evil Catmancer, necromancers, right? So if that it can be said evil. Okay, of course this is fake evil, right? It's parodical, right? And here I haven't really concluded how this would go, but let's do something like that. So just those boots here that will be here, and then there's a question, should I... Oh, I got this wrong. Actually, this... Let's redo this. So... Yeah, so it will be like that. And here, yeah, why not? Also fishnets here, and that's fine. And that will be dark, but I don't want to paint dark because it would hide the details. And okay, so and then some cloak, which the length and the kind, yeah, I think it will be something like that. Will be more evil or cat-like, cattish-like, and that's, yeah, so something like more witch-like, more chaotic. And then that's it, the necromancer. So that's the sort of clothes that I'm gonna make for her, for this character. And some details we don't have really, yeah, we'll have to manage in... I have really a bad habit for those accessories in terms of model sheet, and probably since I didn't design them very well in detail, I'll try to make everything relatively simple and experiment in the 3D modeling. Okay, so let's save that on Salvaisoki. And if we want to see if a drawing is not too crazy, we look from against the light or inversely, or look, in this case just look from the opposite side, and we see it's not a too bad drawing. Maybe there's some weird thing there, but in the but overall it's working. Yeah, the face is a bit symmetric there, but that's mostly working. Yeah, this if I brush now I'll lose the yeah, not good. So since I know more or less by heart what I need, I will start from, yes, let's make the cloth, so it will be a new one here, not this one of course, but so doodle, and then here, let's say here, no, not here, but yeah, so I can make on top of the hair maybe cloth, front cloth. And why do I have, yeah, and I can have this too. Okay, so why this is behind? Okay, all right, so the cloth, they can have some, yeah, reddish color for now, so just to differentiate, more pinkish reddish color. If it's not too, it can be bolder. So hold on, I'll have to be back in just a few minutes. I need to, let's say, pause. Not 7 minutes, actually, sorry about that folks, just 3 minutes. I get some mati, it is boiling water already. Good, we're back. Sorry about that folks. Now we have more stuff to do, so, and energy to compensate. So the clothing, right? Wait, yeah, this was wrong. Anything wrong else? No. So we are going to start with the yeah, the torso. So we can try some, yeah, this is too, let's give it a lighter color, maybe it's easier to see. Yes. Okay, so here, why not maybe something that would like a Chinese thing, not sure. Then here we need, according to what I have, this would go like to have twice double thing. It's and okay, the other side it's the same thing, so we don't bother. This could probably be better if it went down the neck. Here we could have some accessory already. Then let me see here, this structure. Yeah, so this could go a little like as we work with mesh topology, so there will be something going in this direction and something going in that direction, and from here maybe we get stuff going to the, yeah, well, not sure, so like that. Then from here we have stuff like this. Then we have stuff like, yeah, so it's like this. So this will be the, oh, actually this skull could be a more, could be more stylized, right? I should find a way to get it more cat-like, so I'm not sure right now. I need to investigate the shape of a cat skull, but it will be the ears as if they were horns. So okay, then yeah, I don't need to do the other side, but this here, let's just, might help to compose everything here. Okay, we get this. Here probably can do that. Yeah, actually this goes more close by. Then another, okay, this doesn't seem to follow this part. So it's like something is missing there, or the model sheet that I'm looking is just too different, or maybe this line is wrong, should be upper. Yeah, this line is probably wrong, so this part must be on the upper part, right? Then this is all the, we could place something there, so this is the, yeah, we cannot rely on too much on the mesh here. The mesh is not good. We can hide this at any time. Yeah, so I'm not gonna paint in black. That would hide everything. So let's abstract. It will be transparent. Actually, yeah, so there would be a continuation here, so these things don't exist. Yeah, this is required. Then here, let's go directly to the, yeah, so I can think of something. Oh, that's gonna be thematically interesting. Maybe more like that. it's difficult to shape this in this case. Something that would go like that, right? Yeah. Not shape, yeah, no, that might be too complicated, so let's try to make a simplification of that, right? What about this kind of lines? Yes, maybe that works. Then here, yes, it just follows, so no surprise here. That will be, we don't need to draw the counter there. It's just this, it doesn't matter also because it's just shading. So here, according to our doodle, how do we solve that? Nothing special, so I wonder if that will be good enough, but whatever. So, and then here, yes, so I see, okay, it's like that. So it's just that we have here some, maybe this is more, we can have something that goes like that, okay, that goes like that, and so here we have this, and then all the rest is fishnet. And here we start with some this will be a bit hard to solve, but all the fishnet ends here, so this is, maybe it's not a let's leave it like that. Maybe no, it's like a second could be a second material, right? So not sure about, and could be a similar thing here, so let's try like that. We gonna investigate that, so that can have some pattern here. So this means that what I've made there what I did for the gloves. Okay, so actually we're gonna make change here. This will continue, so to mimic the what happens in the legs. So and so this will be something like that. Here, whatever, we get some stuff, some stuff. Yeah, and here it's not clear, and it will not be clear from this. I should draw this and really another project, like make really good drawing of gloves, like separated, right? Not on model sheets like that, but like giant drawing of gloves. Then we see, right, good drawing of glove, right, with all the details, whatever that goes, material, color, and yeah, that should be the, and from diverse angle, that should be the best approach. And then of course we can ultra zoom here and have everything perfect, right? But no, not, it won't be the case here. We are not gonna make a lot of details in this. It's cheap stuff. There seem to be some angular shapes, so I start to have some ideas of what it should be. Yeah, some sort of those gang gloves, right? So we'll taking that into account, so there'll be something here that could have some or also some manga anime ninjas that use those, you know what I'm talking about, right? So, and here maybe we have some, yeah, since there would be some glove, we should probably have some sort of thing like here. I'm not sure if this should be repeating too much, that pattern, that get pattern. So yeah, maybe yes, maybe it'd be cool. It's also here anyways, so but we don't see on the lateral way. We could do on the back here. That can, yeah, that can be original, so why not? And in the front maybe not. Alright, maybe we can have something like, yeah, some zigzag pattern here. Good ideas, right? So not, I very much lack, it's not creativity, it's just that I'm more focused on other aspects, but details are very cool, right? Alright, so this will be for the front. Let's look at it from another. Alright, this very simplified, but that it's better than nothing, right? It's more or less accurate, at least following the body, right? So no mysteries here. The body shapes the majority of that, of those clothes. Then we need a side. Here I'll have to make the split. E também also let's get the, oh, why I have this, sorry folks, this is in front, yeah, my bad. So I have the chat also. Why did I forget that? This, get that to the front, get that alphad, and that should be okay. Yes, sorry, I'd forgotten those little details. Then okay, we're back here. Then this will be side cloth, and this goes above the hair, and we can give this maybe some, yeah, I'll give this that color, yeah, just slightly different from, and of course side, but we gonna hide, now we need that, don't need the hair really, we need, well, maybe it could give some reference of the height here, but otherwise we don't need it. Side cloths, so let's try to, so if I have these, this is the third, 1 2 3 somewhere, so 1 2 3 somewhere about here, is that it? Yeah, so it looks wrong actually. I wish it go upper, so we can adjust that in the 3D, right? So let's not make it different than the front. So this happens because, yeah, there are some inconsistencies here regarding the character design that I'm not liking, but overall we need to see how it looks in 3D at this point. Eu teria que ver como funciona no 3D, porque se tiver bom no 3D, então não tem, então tá ok. If it's good in the 3D, then okay, that's like that, that we take it. Then here it's like 1 2 3 4 5, yeah, about the 5, disputing the 5th block, so somewhere here So this thing goes quite high. Strange, yeah, it goes because it's clots. It's here will be the place of the arm, and the shoulders might be larger, but yeah, we'll have this thing here. Alright, and then of course maybe we need to zoom this so we can match better. I'm not gonna match, I just want this so I can get these approximations. It's too confusing to match right now, so I barely see those lines, and you might be seeing even worse than me. But yeah, if I would match, it will be something like that, right? So here, the first time we're splitting areas, they are already matching. But anything we change, of course, we can use the control pad, but zooming also you can use incremental, right? But I always forget, and even when I use them, sometimes it's not good enough. So, but that should be one of the solutions for this kind of disruptions of the zoom of the. So here we have here this will be about here, I guess, and yeah, so here, yeah, that will be about here. Then these, okay, it goes there, it doesn't matter too much. It's this is very complicated anyways. This is foreshortening. It's nightmarish on a model sheet, especially. It's too regular, too bizarre. This probably should go behind, but it's in the wrong, yeah, height. So this will be totally hidden here, apparently. So there's just this, and then nothing, really nothing to see here. Here we see that this goes 3 below the third. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, exactly, somewhere here exactly. So you see this line, so that will sort of follow that, and that's good enough. Here this nearly catch the first above, which would be like here. So it starts here and it starts going probably, yeah, could follow, doesn't matter. The cloths, they can be less. This is important. Okay, so let's try to so this will be 1, 2 on the second below, 1, 2, so it will reach to start of get around here. Yes, okay, and the rest we don't need to emphasize. So here, oh, forgot. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, then fourth 1, 2, 3, 4, that will be sort of here. Okay, that seems to be regular. And here about this shape, maybe I got it with that, and then maybe this is not showing here, so I'm not sure how this will end up to be, but it could be this kind of layer here following their shape. Yeah, makes sense, but might not be very good design wise. Certainly would be more wild, cool ideas. So here, if you get this one, so this is the lower part of the belly, so 1, 2, yes, then this goes high. Actually, it can go high about here. 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the third. So somewhere like here, right? And okay, for the back we don't have the back, so we're gonna try to do something like more or less like that. We can readjust those shapes later. Then here start, yeah, this will be second, so, and second up. Alright, second down, second up, so it will be about here, and probably here it would go lower, and so here will be the, I see that this goes, no, this is going up already quite enough. And there is something here that goes to below that one, somewhere like here, so we can try to do this. It's a bit confusing right now, but it will be a double thing. And here, yes, we cannot forget probably this. Then here would be one of the first part, and then this bigger part. Forgot that part too. And of course, since this also contains some, so this will be another material. Here there is nothing of much importance here on the type. It's just, and so we need to match this. It will be something like this, I guess. Yeah, whatever. So we got this. So there's a cat's skull here, stylistic here. Then we get this, and yeah, this will probably be hidden, so we don't see. So the idea there be crossing, yeah, just like that. So, and here I'll have the problem of the high heels, because here we have flat foot. So the idea, I'll just try to explain, vou explicar só como é que é essa ideia dessa. Tem uma técnica de rigar salto alto que eu já fiz e funciona, é um pouco esquisito. Deve ter outras alternativas melhores, mas se eu modelar o pé assim, né, obviamente ele vai estar reto, it's flat, right? It should be, okay? Flat on the ground, but with the nuances, right? But that doesn't matter. Okay, the things that must be touching the ground, especially, they would be flattened, and then what we can have is that from this position we model the boots, the high heel boots. So that means a gente modela as botas nessa posição, então vai ficar sobressaindo, vai entrar no chão, that will interpenetrate the ground. But that's okay, mas isso tudo bem, porque as soon as we rig the foot and along with the high heel boots that would be modeled possibly on that position, extrapolating position as a rest rest position. So as soon as this is returned to another, this by bond constraints or drivers, but we can do it bone constraints. So this will move with the advanced foot rig. It will have another standard. So we'll have two modes: the high heel boots and the flat foot. And then, if we can use that word, and so vai ter dois tipos de padronização por meio de bone constraints ou drivers. No caso, o bone constraints é mais fácil, mas vai ter que ter um driver que vai permitir essa troca. E então, com base nisso, isso inclusive vai provocar aquele efeito do inverse kinematics, por exemplo, não precisa ser inverse kinematics, mas é mais fácil com inverse kinematics, vai promover vai levantar a perna aqui e possivelmente pode levantar a altura da personagem, mas não necessariamente, porque o que pode acontecer é que simplesmente as pernas isso vai depender de outras questões do rig, mas em princípio isso deve levantar toda a personagem levemente, porque levantou, né? Teve um leverage, né? Alavanca. So, então é como se estivesse na ponta dos pés, mas aí vira a posição secundária. Mas a posição base, ela é aqui. A posição secundária rigada é assim no estado 2. The problem with that, besides fact it's complicated, but a little disadvantage of that is that we have to model in a strange way, right? And then we need to match this here, and this matching might not be perfect of the high heel boot. So usually it works, but it's difficult to be perfect. We need to make some às vezes é difícil fazer o matching aqui dessa forma, né, do salto alto com o chão. Ela pode ficar não alinhado perfeitamente, então isso é um pouco xarope, mas pode se deformar um pouco, mas geralmente, como é uma rotação meio previsível, não funciona. Ok, so I'm not gonna play with that right now, it's not our topic, but just explaining how we can make this alternating modes of high heel boots, right folks? So here we are done with the model sheet of the clothes, and so we are going to hold on. Okay, we have a lot of stuff there. Let's see what will be our next challenge now, folks. So we have here finished this is just the beginning, right? So of this stream. So where it is, to-do list. Sorry, I'm just organized. So let's check finally the Necromancer thematic. Look at the top right, olha no corner. Ali em cima à direita, né? So figure, human figure, right? Hair, clothes, and cleanup. Yes, cleanup of the clothes. Don't bother. It was a cleanup. It was more for the hair and figure. So that's done. Modeling, rigging, shading of the 3D cartoon eyes with a lattice method. I've never used this lattice method. Mesh, UV, procedural, texture, and rig. Okay, we can do all this at once. It shouldn't take too long. And then one thing that is a bit delicate is modeling eyelids and eyelash smash, which will be right after that. And then we have the hair, and then full revision of anatomy of the mesh geometry, and then not of mesh topology, just principal mesh geometry. and then the rig start of just beginning of the rig, right? Target bomb. So yeah, that's a long road, folks, but we'll go slowly, right? Aos poucos, bit by bit. Alright, folks, so let's see here. The eye, right? The eye. So there are a bunch of tutorials on that. No, not a bunch, I'm lying. There is, at least I haven't found too many, but I have, so what would be this lattice eye? So I have lattice eye. I have, for example, yeah, so here's a tutorial exactly on that timestamp. Then we also have lattice eye from Deco. There's a live stream. I've asked here, wow, what is this eye? How does that work? And he explained, yeah, very kind, and then he showed how he made it. So here is 3D School. Okay, I think and at this point there is
awesome.
Just some yeah, it shows how to use the lattice. Same here, so I don't think I have another tutorial for that, so let's make it then this. So if I remember properly, okay, we're not gonna be looking at those things right now. Não, a gente não vai ficar olhando para isso agora. So I need to, yes, actually we need for the eye, right? Exactly. Ah, the mesh of the eye. We cannot model the eye very well. Oh, hold on. The lattice is more versatile than a mesh, folks, in some way. It grants versatility, so this technique is different. We start with from stuff that I used to do. I used to make a surface here, curved surface, NURBS surface, and then convert to mesh, and then whatever. But this technique of the lattice, we use actually just spheres, and they will be lattice deformed. It uses more objects in the end, but it's more versatile. It's probably better, and at least it allows for a different rig type for this stylized, and so that might be more regular than what I have, and this is what I want to do. So not surface, NURBS surface that will convert to shape exactly as we want. So no, in this case a sphere. Let's push it here. We got already named this mesh eye left. Okay, then, well, Necromancer eye left. Okay, Necromancer body. I'm not sure, those just Nico, which is cat in Japanese, should be good enough. So here we need to point this, rotate, I don't know which are the axis of this, but it doesn't, I think it doesn't matter because we can apply rotation. If we look at the items here, transforms, okay, zeroed out. So we need to perhaps consider what would be the center of it. I'm not sure about this step though, but the lattice will deform from this, maybe, yeah. I'm assuming that the center of the pupil would be here. It is now where we should look at. Let's include the here so we have more ideas. Yeah, so maybe up. Yeah, maybe. Also, you cannot follow the mesh. The mesh right now is not good. So Yes, let's place it here, more or less. Here should be good. And as for the front, should we rotate? No, let's maintain it in a... Okay, let's try a middle term here, right? Yeah, there's this rotation. No, she's looking front, right? So let's keep this shape. We don't need to apply now, we just change the location, not rotation or scale. And we need to yeah, what about the scale? Should we leave this scale, or yeah, let's try to shape the scale in some way that would be closer to, but always on all directions, right? Yeah, okay, that can probably, that could help. And then as we go back to item, apply scale. Yes. At this point, usually I get items to be, the objects to be, yeah, locked. I don't want them to be moving, and I assume this eye won't be moving anymore. So, except for the symmetrization, which we'll do later. So, but for now, don't want to. Yeah, I could also do that, but not confident. I prefer to lock that way and no error possible. Then we move accidentally, it's too easy to move accidentally, and then we mix with keyframes, then we not even sure that it was moved there and some values and whatever. So here we can, okay, the origin of this object, what it should be. I'm tempted to give it to the world space, to the same origin as this, right? But I don't remember. I'm terrible with objects, folks. Not so terrible, but now I'm just questioning what is better. Also, this is a different technique. We can also check, but they don't really mention this thing. This one is a case that there isn't even a complete character in this. So the fact that there are not complete characters, it's a simplification, right? For learning purpose. At the same time, this impose some limitations also, because we we don't know how it will necessarily, there's some gap in the adaptation, like now, right? I don't know, but in principle I will push it to that. But okay, this shouldn't be a problem. So folks, let's add the lattice at once. Yeah, when we learn new things, it's slow. Everything is slow. So here, let's use this. The lattice, at least for the lattice, I know that, okay, so but I'm moving and scaling it in its object. So if I do that, I would have to be applying it. So, but that's okay. Can I? It doesn't need to be centralized regarding this object, but I think we can. So since we can, let's do this. It's probably more precise. So it must englobe the whole eye. We don't see very well this. Yes, let's fix those. We need to reduce the opacity of all those things. that helps. It looks like yes, this is good, so I can probably apply here. This is spinned, so apply scale, right? Okay, so this its origin of the lattice must not be of the center of the character, whichever we choose, whatever it chooses. The eyeball origin, though, I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna bother. I'll keep it like that. Maybe that should work. And then we need to use the modifier, object modifier for the eye. Also, let's give this thing a lattice, so I'll call lat Nico eye left. So what I'm gonna do is already new collection. I'm gonna give this this chat is in front, so I'm gonna this one, yeah, okay, whatever. Not sure if that's the color I no, for mesh let's use this one maybe. Then okay, so let's put it this inside here, and there. And so there would be some eye collection. Yeah, face, whatever, face and body. And so the body goes to body, and alright, so it's okay, it's already, so it's those two that should go to face. There you go. So can't it be below? No, so that's fine. And also let's make a new collection for scene, so where we put camera, and this I want this to go to the top, so no, collections don't need that. Alright, and it will keep this white color. So, and this one, okay, can we change this name? No, not editable name. Fine. So we just need that. This we can hide for disable for now, and face, that is good. And then we'll have the armature and the rig, that will be better. So now no parenting here yet, because this is an armature thing to do. It will be rigging stuff, although nothing impedes us to create an armature object right now to better organize these objects. Vamos fazer a ligação aqui, não a ligação de parenteamento, mas add modifier, generate, it's not generate, it's deform, lattice, yes, we have a lattice object already, and strangely, yes, string, maybe this must be very low. Now I'm confused, I don't remember this step. Não me lembro dessa etapa, mas o importante agora é que a gente pode pegar esse objeto de lattice. Aqui tá ótimo para trabalhar. So here is well to work, and we can sort edit those things. Okay, it's not working. Oh, strength 0, maybe it's, you need to have at least this. It doesn't seem to, yeah, so it works, but it's not strong enough, so we need to change that. Of course, I understand what's going on. This is a cube, right? So what we need to do is perhaps, I never did this for this eye shape, so we'll have probably to work with many of those subdivisions, and probably this should help. So so this is the data tab, object data properties. So this might not be so trivial to work. We're not gonna make it 100% here, folks, because the mesh needs retake. So first thing, I'll need to, maybe I should go in some mode here. I'm gonna hide this. Also, let's get this a shade smooth for the eye, and also let's get different color preview. Maybe, yeah, color preview might be the best idea. So if I got on materials, what is this? Oh, this is I don't know what's that. Okay, so surface, no. Where is viewport display? Can we change this? Yes, but yeah, since I have a lot of face loops, this is not gonna work. So I have to disrupt all the face loops that I've got for the eye. So this is not good, folks. We got to give a second timer. So segundo round aqui. Tá, mas a gente pode fazer isso aqui, né? Object. No? Why it doesn't give colors? Random. Okay, this is better. That's what I wanted. So here we need to find. Alright. So let's do something like that. So first, this is lock from selection, locked from selection. Good. Now let's put this on front for now. Viewport display, no, object visibility or in front. Alright, so that will allow us to have a proper edition. We need definitively this will be, oh, there's proportional editing for that. This will help. Yes, I didn't know, but it's edit mode, right? So proportional editing. Vamos aumentar pouco, só pouco para a malha, para ter melhor essa visão de como é que a malha está se comportando. E aqui realmente a questão é, não consigo selecionar os vértices, apesar de que está aparecendo na frente. Yeah, so we've got a problem here. I cannot select the vertices even though it's in front. So I don't think I can fix that. X-ray is a solution, but then I lose the quality there of the, so I need to have the selection and then start to play with that. So yeah, pretty not very, I don't know how I've dealt with that in the other case, but okay, it doesn't matter. Let's try to keep. So this is very tight, can be very time consuming. Isso aqui pode tomar bastante tempo, porque não muito tempo, mas assim, não é trivial, é uma coisa que precisa. E aqui tudo bem se isso ficar extrapolar inclusive para o outro olho. It's okay if this extrapolates towards the other eye. What it cannot do though is extrapolate. Well, it can if you have another solution for hiding. I don't have solution for hiding. If it goes beyond inside of the skull, right? So I don't really have if it goes like this, I don't know how to hide that. I don't know a technique that could hide what gets out, because all this mesh is deforming of the face in some subtle ways usually, so that should be very complicated. This shape is being very bad, right? Isso aqui tá meio complicado. So not used with this particular method. Maybe we need some more subdivisions, right? Let's try something here. So already by testing this other method, I'm finding a lot of struggles in this lattice thing. It's deforming the eye in a pretty bad shape. I thought it would be much easier to solve, but no. So here we pick that. Let's check something like let's add a mirror modifier for now, so we can apply it. Oh, I see there. Okay. All right, we can do that, right? No, we can't. Of course, it is locked, so we need perhaps to unlock this in order to make this change. Set origin to 3D cursor. Okay, nothing changed, but we can add a mirror, and now it goes to the other side. Let's bring this before the lattice. The other doesn't have a target for lattice, so it's a mirrored mesh also, it doesn't matter. So yeah, this this won't help us. I intend to use it to see what's happening to the other side, right? Can this have a mirror? No, it can't have a mirror modifier. So but technically we can symmetrize it. We can mirror it along the global X. No? No, yes, okay, Shift D. 3D cursor. Mirror. Yes, but it is a different object, so it's not good to do now, because we'll have to read it, unless it was sort of a clone, an Alt D version. What about that? Alt D, global, mirror global X. That should be good. Okay, so never thought about that. So let's do right here instead of all that. I hope this keeps the yes. So and now I'm not sure this is gonna work, because the mirror is, yeah, I'll need really to make this yeah, let's apply this thing. Let's go to this other object and let's change the target to R. Why it is, no, it doubles the form. No, they are the same object eyes. What happened to the eyes? Oh, I applied the of course I've applied the modifier. No, this is wrong, so it's just a stupid mistake here. I need here to separate this mesh, just one of them, this one, selection, then I do this one to be eye right, and this one is the one that gets only deformed by this one, and now they should be perfectly symmetric, right? Let's see, now I can lock these things in space with Alt key, although yeah, so it's fine, but yeah, so we have mirrored symmetric editing here. Which is funny, but we can at least visualize it. I cannot just hide these model sheets because they are there for helping us, right? This is too complicated. Let's simplify. So what is the no, at the center I've seen people working. I think this one they didn't need, but maybe I need that because of the depth that the eye takes here in the side view, right? But maybe not. So maybe that was the mistake. That's not a mistake, but a bad choice, right? So let's try from ideally I would like to be doing this in a way that I could see the mesh, the shading, so I could have a better visualization of how this you got the idea how this eye is being shaped. And here we see very bad patterns happening. Let's try to simplify again. Yes, let's try to simplify. Maybe this is feasible. So I need to push this. Maybe I'm trying to rely too much on the proportional posing, and this is not doing a great job for us. So let's try to avoid this, and also let's hide this because it is. Oh, I can select. So this is the problem I was having with the selections on the mesh too, or not sure, folks. So this is very it's like that for this kind of stuff. It's really deformed. This is why we could have a subdivision right in the front. Probably we'll need, because if we push these things too much, we just end up by we cannot shape everything that we might need. So yeah, the deformation is getting. Of course, the fact is that I still do not have a subdivision surface modifier that could help. I'm not sure also the mesh geometry of this eye ever worked with this kind of stuff, so maybe it's contributing for disaster. Yeah, let's make the other one here. No, not this, but this in the middle. So here we can, yeah, we can have better control over this. The shading is really bizarre. Okay, so maybe we can push this to the side. There's a risk that it got too irregular in the positionings, and hence there is little that I could do with that. I should realign stuff. Maybe this was okay. Pushing these back really doesn't do anything to the front line, so I could really pick those and try to SY0 all to give some more regularity to this thing. And same here, maybe I could like SZ0. That could help. Then could do some regularity here. SZ0. Move down. No, they are quite not aligned. Now yes. Okay, so it was actually effective. And why not sx0? For these ones, I'm not sure this will sx0 move back. Let's try this sx0. We could also sz0. So of course this regularity won't solve the, what is this? It looks like, yeah, they just got uh, mixed up with the others, but there you go. So yes, I need to at some point to get things less regular, otherwise I cannot shape exactly the, but really this is not, yeah, you see, this is hard to control. Maybe there is something about the lattice deformed there. Let's see the modifier. Maybe it's about the, no, it's here, this strain. But if the strength is low, is too low, I will have to. So let's see what they use as a reference. I have to push those things in very. So I wasn't expecting all that, but probably is this thing that can be reorganized here. So let's save here and check. So yes, I still have here. Let's see this tutorial if.
This object and also a new object. So yeah, trying to be careful.
Where's the modifier? Modifier. Is that modifier? It's a different version. It's different, so okay.
Select this lattice as our object there. So lattice
There are too many options, and
object and also our lower eyelid. You can change a little.
okay, so apparently there's no reference to that. However, here modifier.
Affecting
Strain is still 1.
And this kid's doing the same, so mine vision, the deformation. So it's not going to mirror it.
String at maximum.
It works.
Well, so
No,
what's the problem?
Okay, cool. There you go.
Is it
Alright,
possible that?
different material. So let's just go ahead and.
Okay, so that was it. So
And I wouldn't mind adding.
is it possible that I should be doing this? Okay, folks, if I keep doing this and nothing gets solved, then I'll probably be studying on my own and then try to bring a solution late on another session. This really doesn't seem to work. Could it be that it's because of the can't be the Blender version? Could it be because of the origin of the eye? Let's check. Object set to origin to geometry. It seems to be doing different, but maybe, no, of course it's because this string here is, no, it's not something about the string. I don't get it, folks. I'll have to study that. This is critical because if I can't make the eyes, it's not that I cannot continue, but this will be essential for the next steps. I cannot do the eyelids without the eye. It's very important in this logical sequence. And what I can do though is make some geometric reshapes of the body, right? So I'm really not understanding why this is not, why it's having so much deformities here. Well, figures. That's just because these things are very, very bad. Let's insist a little more here, right, folks? Maybe if I get those things a bit closer, I can maybe the eyeball must be very large, the original one, right? Is there anything else? No, it's nothing else. So maybe what I need to do is to get this eyeball very very okay, so there'll be a center of geometry here, but fake. Maybe I can get this very large to start with, and from this ridiculous eye I can get here. Can I reset this lattice? I think not, but I can probably simplify this and try to let's see if we can get better results from this. Okay, so could it be that this method is not really suited for the type of eye that I am trying to achieve, and it is just good for characters that have certain types of eyes that are still stylized, but they would be, you know, more spherical, more regularly spherical. That wasn't the original idea that I've got though. If that's the case, this is very, very frustrating, because this is ridiculous. This kind of distortion I'm having on the apparent distortions, right? We've seen that, right? We've seen it's not any good for what I need. Yeah, it's really, really bad. I cannot give up yet, but yes, it seems that it's very Also, there's a little detail here that I haven't taken into account. As soon as I've expanded the eye, probably I also need to get this. So let's remake this thing. So I'm gonna, yeah, it will. I'll delete the other. We'll have to redo this stuff, unfortunately. So I'm gonna get another lattice. I should have copied the name at least. So there we go. Let's go to the 3D cursor. Let's get it some in front thing. And now, yes, let's bring it as large as the eye, larger than the eye actually. Let's apply this scale. Let's give it some, yeah, put it here. Lattice, nickel, eye left. The only good thing, well, there'll be 2 good things, or maybe a few more good things on top of the disaster, if by any ways it's not possible to have it work. So okay, so let's imagine, yeah, let's consider if I have this one, right? So I'm gonna save here. So one good thing on top of the very bad things is that well, I can go back to the things that I know that work, or partially, because yeah, the distortion of the mesh is ludicrous. And it doesn't matter, I can get this kind of thing, and then maybe I need much more for the kind of, much more of those stuff, right? Those subdivisions to get the kind of shape I want from the lattice modifier on a spherical object. So this is the critical thing, right? So let's try to continue here. Yeah, this needs to go inside. You see the, no, I did something wrong there, of course. This, let's push this here. Maybe that was one of the problems. This was too inside, too close. Now you see the distortion there. The way it distorts the ball object, the sphere object, is really weird. Let's try now these other things. No, not here, but here. This might be able to help. No, indeed. So the mesh topology of that eye is being the culprit of some of these horrid deforms. So maybe if I don't think this will solve it, but let's try this. Yeah, it's still problematic. So yes, so what I could address is perhaps if there was some other geometry that could be used for this. Maybe this thing not looking forward there, so that the forms would be on the sides, or top and bottom might be safer even. Yeah. Yes, this sounds acceptable. Let's try this. We can do that. Let's try, because if the eye deforms on other regions there, it might be safer. We see that despite some efforts, I don't know why this thing has to go. Hold on. That's the positioning of this. The important thing is to try to have yeah, see how it's shaping strange. It's very hard to shape this thing. The alternative with mesh modeling, with smoothing, proportional editing, is much better than that, and it's also better than the doing this with the maybe there is some option that I'm missing from this lattice thing, but it's doing better. Yes, so topology was very bad, but I'm still having very hard difficulty with. Okay, let's enable proportion. Let's go free here and see if we can. I think that the position of this is causing the lattice here to wait. Did I move this? No, the center is there, so no, this is not incorrect. So let's try to okay, select the mesh. Let's set origin to, I've already did that, but I'm not convinced. No, it's not this. Set origin to geometry. Alright, so nothing good. The cool thing about this method is really that it allows rigging of the eye, which is actually very good. That should be very good for rotation of the eye. Yes, we can. It is demonstrated on those videos that I was showing. But no, I just can't get good shapes here. Let's go crazy then. Can we smooth this? No. Okay, then you ask why I'm doing this? Well, because everything else seems to have been frustrating. Maybe this chaotic thing works better. No, this certainly is not gonna work better. There's no chance that I'm just testing out So it's too confusing. 3 by 3. We still have this thing in the middle. Yeah, it's too offset, too displaced for no reason. I should keep trying, folks. I really like the idea of that rig after I understood why it could be useful for. The technique that I use, the method that I use is a UV warp modifier, by the way. But I found a limitation with that, so and that I thought that this could solve, but I cannot know until I try it. So, folks, I think I'm gonna stop now. Vou parar por aqui porque isso aqui foi um pouco traumático. This was a bit traumatic, but I need to find a way to get this done. Otherwise, well, let's use the other method and I'll try to apply. It would be much easier actually, and I know already how to make. And so we'll have to interrupt here, but next time we're going to approach yes, I want to have all this done along with eyelids, eyelashes, and so to be able to start here finally. And of course cloths, right? Okay, so more stuff to do here and cloths later, right? Yes, so I'll be investigating, folks, and so thanks for watching, and happy blending. See ya next time. I hope tomorrow, but if I can't solve this, I'll have to take more time to be back, but on this week I'll be back anyways. See ya, folks, take care.